Guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Great Bear at Hersheypark. This was an amazing invert. So today I'm going to be reviewing this. I have categories lined up for this B&M invert. So let's just get right into the review. First up, we have the smoothness category. Let me just start out by saying this. It was incredibly smooth. There was really nothing wrong with it. I didn't get any headbanging at all. It was very smooth. There was no roughness or shakiness or B&M rattle. It was as smooth as can be. So I'm going to be giving Great Bear a 10 out of 10. It was a very smooth ride. Next up, we have the intensity category. I had been told that this was one of the weakest inverts in the world and that it was just so forceless. I don't know what those people were talking about because this was a very intense ride. Even the pre-drop, like that helix, is kind of forceful. And overall, this is just a pretty intense ride, and I loved it. So I'm going to be giving Great Bear an 8 out of 10 for intensity. It was a decently forceful ride, to be honest. Next up, we have the theming and looks category. Now, this coaster is supposedly themed to a bear or a star bear. I don't even know, but there is no theming in the queue. There's nothing pointing to it whatsoever. I mean, the only theming you would get is that logo. I mean, it's a bear, but that's about it. And the looks of it, I mean, it's an okay color scheme. It's like purplish, bluish with some white supports, but the trains look cool. So I'm going to be giving it a 3 out of 10. There's no theming really, and the color scheme's just okay. So that's why I'm going to be giving this category a score like that. Now on to the inversions category. These are some pretty good inversions, actually. You start out with a vertical loop. That's your average loop, but it's still pretty good. And then you're going to go into a very fun Immelman. It just hauls you straight up. Next up, you're going through a 0G roll, which, let me tell you, that was an intense element right there. Very, very fun. Those are some great inversions. Then you go straight into a very intense corkscrew. It's amazing. So I just love it. The inversions category, I'm going to be giving it a 7 out of 10. These are some pretty good inversions. They're not the world's best, but they're still pretty fun. Next up is the restraints. These are your average B&M over-the-shoulder restraints. There's nothing too much to talk about them. I mean, they're average. They're not too bad, but they're not too bulky, but they kind of are a little bit. It's not terrible. So I'm going to be giving it a 5 out of 10. It's your average B&M over-the-shoulder restraint. It's nothing special. Now let's talk about that drop. Oh my gosh, this is one of the best inverted drops I have ever experienced. You start out by going on that little helix, and it's very forceful. It's a great pre-drop. I've never seen anything like it. And then you're just going to go straight down. It's amazing. I love the drop on this ride. It was very fun. It felt a little tilted, so that added to the intensity of it. It was just a really good drop overall. I'm going to be giving it a 7 out of 10. It's not the best drop I've experienced, but it was very fun. Finally, we're at the overall score. Now, this coaster was very good. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. People had said I was not going to like it as much, but I did, and it exceeded my expectations. I walked into it thinking, it's probably going to be an average invert, but it was not an average invert. In fact, I think it is probably in my top 10 coasters I've ridden. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But it was a very awesome ride. Great Bear is an incredible coaster, as always. So for its final score, I'm going to be giving Great Bear a 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed Great Bear a lot more than I thought I would. It was a good coaster and a very fun invert. Maybe it's not the best invert out there, but it was pretty good. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Post your comments down in the section below. What did you think of this review? And don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, coaster fans, I will see you later.